What is happening? What is happening, folks? My fellow YouTubers and gamers and comic book listeners and, man, movie watchers, what is happening? You ready? You should have already checked out Thor Ragnarok. You should have already be getting your tickets ready for Justice League. There's still plenty available. Anybody in the Bluegrass area want to go check it out next week? Look me up, no problem. Big shout out to everybody out there. Got some huge personal news, actually, for the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and announce that now. I can, according to the YouTube counter, the little thing that sub, when you go to the sub thing, the channel has hit, wait for it, guys, 400 subs. I can't believe it. 400 subs. So I'm literally like, and I just checked it like 10 minutes ago. Now, of course, it could change. But according to the number, it says 400. So I'm kind of taken back. I gave a big shout out. I just got done. I tweeted J-Dub about it, and he gave me some really good advice. He said, "Good job. Keep being yourself." And that's what has happened here. Is I've been able to come online and just be myself, and I think people have seen through it. Have seen through the other stuff. And I really appreciate it. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. I am going to give away. I'm going to give away at least 3 to 4 T-shirts. Now, I just direct message me. These are just giveaway T-shirts. They're going to say a little bit more size because I don't know what everybody's size is. So. And then I'm going to see if there's enough people to go ahead and see if I can maybe put some in a store, not a store that my friend has on Facebook. So I'm going to look at that, but I want to know that to J-Dub, I'm gonna send him one, and to Mark Camacho and anybody that's actually donated for the PC, I'm going to send a T-shirt too. So. So that so that's I see the list of people that have donated on the PayPal. So if you all want a T-shirt, just direct message me. Direct message me on Twitter. Don't just direct message me on and I will get you a T-shirt. Again, it's just going to be one size. It's going to be one color right now. So that's also I may be, if I can get my camera to work, I may be doing an unboxing of something next week, possibly as the Pope of Xbox. I may have been able to get something from I'll just say the elusive man, okay, the benefactor, the elusive man. Actually, it's it's a sub, and it's a good somebody I consider a friend. So, but again. I'm going to try to do an unboxing. You still won't see my face. I'll have it up in front of my face. So, but that's if I can get the camera working. I have no idea how to get that stuff working. If it's not plug and play, it won't happen. But look for that maybe next weekend. That's kind of the big thing I want to do. And it'll just be an announcement. It won't even be an unboxing because there's been you've seen a lot of unboxings here in the last 24 hours. And again, a big shout out and thank you to the subs, and a big shout out to everybody that wants to keep it gaming, because what this says to me is that when I was playing my game on Xbox Live or on Xbox, when I was playing, I think maybe I was playing Elite Dangerous or something like that, somebody actually contacted me over the headset, which I didn't know you could do. Well, I didn't know you could do, but interrupted my gameplay but interrupted it to say to me, look, they're tired of these Xbox channels that are just lying. It's just lie after lie after lie. They wanted somebody that they knew was playing Xbox to speak up for Xbox, to say, here's what that I think is going on, get other people on that are knowledgeable, get on podcasts where the people are knowledgeable. And, you're going to make your mistakes, but back down. Okay. Hey, look, tell them, hey, look, I got this one wrong, So, and that's for this person lived in Australia, and they're the ones who really called for that. And I can simply say a lot of the last anywhere from 75 subs have been Xbox guys. There's some comic book people that are sub now as well. Let me make that clear. And there's also movie people that are subbing now. So, okay, yeah. So just so you guys know, so you're in a cross platform of different people. Each time you're here, you will be able to interact with different people each time I come on when I have a guest on. Now, the main thing has been for me, I know for you guys, it's been the gaming with the release of the Xbox, and of course, Switch is coming out with a game, I think, on Friday. For me, it's been movies. I mean, Thor Ragnarok, like I said, is out. Stranger Things is out now. Shout out to Cootie. Thank you so much. Cootie Klitz. Appreciate it. Cootie Klutz. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cootie. But yeah, I say Stranger Things is out. Justice League is coming out. The Punisher is about to hit in a few more weeks. Excuse me, on Netflix. So I want to thank everybody for subbing. That is to me is tremendous. So you can see through the BS, you see through everything, and I do appreciate it. And I think you guys are the smartest subs on the planet. Okay. I do. I've said that about everybody here. I'd rather have a small channel with smart subs than 40,000 subs in a circle jerk off with each other. So, because how are you going to learn if you don't do stuff? So, but like I said, I'm doing the t-shirt giveaway because that's all I really can do. Like I said, I got a big heart, but humble means. So I'm gonna look into that. But anybody who's given anything, so like I said, Mark Camacho, J-Dub, and anybody that's given donated on PayPal will get a t-shirt. Just contact me and I will go ahead and do it. Okay, whether it be on Facebook or Twitter. So just let me know. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the news because it's been tremendous. We'll start with November. It's the November 8th, 2017. What's up from the East Coast to the left coast or the West Coast? They call it the best coast. Everybody in Australia gets subs in New Guinea, Greenland, England, Germany. Shout out to everybody in Germany. I love Germany. Okay, I love the Germans. So with their sauerkraut and their Wiener Schnitzel and their beer. I mean, my God, what else do you want? Especially at a tailgate that I just, man, we had Nashville chicken at the tailgate. You guys, you should have been there. You should have seen it. Oh, it was so good. But so what's up to everybody worldwide? I do appreciate you all being here. It is a little after 12. Thank you for putting up with my little personal announcement there. But yes, after 12 o'clock, what's happening, people? Let's get started with the day. We're going to start with N7 Day. N7 Day was yesterday, November 7th. It was the 10-year anniversary of Mass Effect, of the year, not the month. I don't know. I forgot when Mass Effect 1 came out. It was during the summer, I believe, of 2007. When this game got launched to us and how it provided, close to 9 years of entertainment. Well, including this year with Andromeda, 10 years, of entertainment for the people in the Mass Effect community. We have a tight-knit community. So when Andromeda came out and they said we're not going to get any more games when it was canceled, that sucks. Okay, that sucks. As a gamer, we lose a franchise, and as a Mass Effect fan, you start losing contact with people that you really have enjoyed you know, hearing from and seeing them do different things. And so that on that aspect, it was sad. But what happened yesterday, as far as N7 Day, was if you would have thought that there would have been an announcement of a Xbox X version, it would have been yesterday. Okay, it would have been yesterday because you had the release of the console and you have it on N7 Day. And instead, we got nothing, nada, zilch, zip, you know, goose egg. Pick your, you know, pick whatever metaphor you want. Zero my hero, you know. So I'm going to type in N7 Day Xbox X Mass Effect build. And let me go ahead and screen share this for you guys, because I want everybody to know that it doesn't look like, and I hope I'm wrong, but this is actually from, as you can see now, I'm screen sharing, and I put Xbox X Mass Effect build, okay, N7 Day 2017. This is on Twitter, by the way. That's why I was up on Twitter so early. People were like, well, how come you up here on Twitter so early? I'm like, dude, it's N7 Day. We always are up early on N7 Day. So that's why I was up. I want people to know I wasn't trolling people. I was just, you know, I was looking at the people open their Xboxes and stuff like that, congratulating them. So shout out to Tim Dog and all that. Very excited. For everybody that bought one. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Shout out to J-Dub. He got one. Talked to him last night. Go check that out. He did he kind of did an unpacking as far as what he felt it was. And remember, J-Dub wasn't going to get one last week. And shout out to Fame 2K, because J-Dub gave one away. Person won one as well. So shout out to both those cats that are getting, and again, $800 easy worth of stuff. Okay, so congratulations to all and everybody that bought one yesterday. But here I'm screen sharing this BioWare reflects on a decade of Mass Effect. Now, this is from Eurogamer.net. I think this is also known as Digital Foundry, or this is a page that they use, okay? So, and this is by Tom Phillips. And yeah, here you go, 11/7/2017. There's nothing here. I mean, it gives a thing 10 years of Mass Effect. If you all want to watch this video, you can go online and watch this video on YouTube or stream it somewhere, you know. But nothing here about an Xbox X build. I mean, again, and I knew it was going to be, because I am a big Mass Effect nerd. That is my favorite franchise. So, I mean, like I said, I've been able to tweet and talk to the voice actors and actresses over the last 2 to 3 games, Mark Mirror and Jennifer Hale, all of them. So real nice people. But Xbox X is not getting this game. Not on N7 Day. And this is disappointing, because we were all hoping for a remaster of the first 3. And I know people could say, well, the game's garbage. And I've said before, the story is trash. I mean, it is garbage. Trash, okay? Makes no sense, you know, but it's still disappointing. So again, if you want to play this game on console, and the best, I guess if you want to call it the best version, because to me it's a version, the best console version that's 4K dynamic, let me make that clear, it's not native 4K, dynamic 4K, I think it's 1800p, whatever, upscale to 4K through a checkerboard, you have to play that on the Pro, okay? And this is why I said Scorpio is going to do a little bit more. Not because that's a bash. The fact of the matter is that it's coming out a year later, it's more powerful, and as Pope of Xbox, like I said, I may have a big something major next week. That something may happen, you know. I'm still waiting to hear from the elusive man, you know. Well, I've heard from the elusive man. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, we'll check it out. But this is more proof on what I've been trying to say. This is why this person from Australia contacted me, because there is no shame in not getting a version of a game. Just admit we're not getting it and move on. You know, and who knows, next year they may announce something. They may announce something tonight You know, so, but until they announce something, not getting it. Okay. And again, we're not getting it as gamers. I mean, we're getting a effing book, an effing book to wrap up a video game series, which I guess you could say ironically started with a book called Revelation. I think it's called Mass Effect Revelation. So, but anyway, this is for you people who are still fighting your fictional console war. Please stop saying that these multi-plat games run and look better, because they don't. Here's one that they don't even have. And I don't care that they don't have it. I mean, I do in a way as a gamer, but for these, I mean, again, for these coons that are running around spreading misinformation and lies, and then they're getting upset on Twitter because people are calling them out on it, saying that they're being trolled. That's not true. If you're going to sit up there and do an unboxing, I know somebody who's an Xbox guy who did an unboxing of the PlayStation Pro. No big deal. That's fine. Okay. After they played around, I guess they played a few games on the Pro. All right. They said, color me impressed by what I've seen so far. This is an Xbox guy. This is somebody who is being 100% real. The same person is now trying to bash the Pro. I mean, are you kidding me? Do you not know that that video is still up, can be got and then brought out and to get you? Just damn. I mean, enjoy the games. Enjoy the games. This is what I was saying the other day, and this is what I told J-Dub. The whole deal of your console war is over. Okay? When Microsoft put its games on PC, they did not put their games on PC for some big kumbaya. They put them there because people weren't buying their console. So they gave access to more, they gave the developers more access to more people on PC. Very good business move. Very good business move. So, but nevertheless, this is about N7 Day, and N7 Day clearly would have been the day on record to say, we're getting the Mass Effect build on the Xbox X. Where is it at? Okay, it's not here. And I already knew it wasn't coming, but I love for days like these. This is get your shit right day, okay? This is not a troll day. This is get it right day. Because going forward, you know, you're going to either tell the truth or we start walling you off. We're already starting to do that. Have you noticed a lot of the pro Xbox gamers live broadcasts? They're losing. They're not getting as many not followers or live listeners. That's happening on purpose. That there's been an effort to curb their BS. But let's move on. Again, no Mass Effect game for the Xbox X, at least on N7 Day. Disappointed. You can still play it, though. But if you want to play the quote-unquote best version, it's according to these guys, you got to get that on the Pro. So it's going to do a little bit more. So, all right, so I'll stop screen sharing here. We'll go back to the chat to see how the chat is doing so I can give a shout-out to the people in the chat. Also, I'll give a big shout-out to Corey Massey because we're going to do a walkthrough of what Digital Foundry just did on, Diablo 3. Because I need Widowmaker, who, again, did not provide any proof that Sony said they were going to use 4K textures on their games. Just because wink, wink, nod, nod. They never said they were going to do that in the first place. But we're going to see what's going on with dynamic resolution, because I have said this, and shout out to Corey Massey because he said this, but Digital Foundry now has a game running where you can see dynamic resolution happening. They actually have the count up there, and so shout out to Digital Foundry for doing that, because we're going to finally put this final nail in this coffin, okay? So we now know that that Sony did never plan to do 4K native texture gaming. They just did not. That's not what they built their Pro for. They've said that they need 8 T-flops to do 4K native. I think we're seeing that. That's why we have so many games. And I don't care that the games are dynamic resolution, but we have a litany of games coming out that are multi-plat that are using dynamic resolution. They're not native, like, again, the fanboy said. Yes, I'm not here to dog down Diablo. Yeah, don't get me wrong. And I play Diablo, like I told you guys, on PC. That's where I started gaming, period. But Diablo was one of the first games that we played on landlines and online. And excuse me, we had cheat codes on them and stuff, and mods and stuff like that. It was years ago. It was back in the 90s. So, and this is why I told you all, you guys that are playing online, you all are robbing yourselves because you're giving Microsoft and Sony money to and stuff you all can be playing for free on a PC. So, but we'll move on here. All right, Xbox X news. There was some unfortunate news. First things first with Microsoft, great launch. They have, and they did real well with the 360 as well. But Sony can learn something from this because remember when the PS4 launched in 2013, it was like a 5 or 6 month back order. Microsoft did not have that problem with their console. Great launch. They had plenty available. So, but unfortunately, there's two things. One is these coons that said it was sold out. That's not true. Okay, that's not true. I'm talking about the Scorpio edition. My friend of mine, shout out to my boy Freddie Shanks. Freddie Shanks got off work yesterday, got home, took a shower, shaved, went to Target and got a Scorpio model. So if it's sold out, why are you guys lying? And I don't understand this. And no retailer at a high end said that the thing was sold out. You did have Microsoft executives saying that it was sold out. Well, of course they're going to say that they sold out. Yeah, 4K uncompromised. Well, understand Microsoft never did say 4K native. They just said 4K, which to them meant 2160p through sparse, dynamic, and checkerboarding, and native, okay? So Microsoft didn't lie. The form. And isn't it amazing that all these coons with dick in their mouth for Microsoft did not get shit free from them, but ran around crying, how come I can't get a free? I mean, shut up. Shut up. The reason why is because you're a coon. Who wants to do business with a coon? I mean, seriously. So, so we now know that it was a lie that the Scorpio was sold out. That's not, the Scorpio edition was sold out. But here's some unfortunate news. They're also having some issues with some models here, and it's been reported, and I'm gonna pull this on up, and I'm gonna, so pardon me, I'm gonna leave the chat here, and I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. You guys can look at it yourself, because like I said, I am not here to bash. We're just telling truth here. So let's see here. Let's Google this. We're going to, well, let me pull up screen share. There's that. So we're going to screen share this. All right, here we go. So we're going to do Xbox X. I'm just going to put Dine. Let's see here. I just put Dine. Okay. Now, this is from Gan. Shout out to One Stop is One Stop's got a video, is on Google. My God. I mean, that's hilarious. If you all can't see that, I didn't put that there. But N4G and Gaming Revolution, and let's see here. They're both reporting. There's reports, excuse me, reports of dying Xbox X consoles blemish launch day. Now, again, this is actually true. They're having some issues with some of the Xbox X's, and I'm not taking nothing away. I don't want to hear people saying that it's a dud, that it's crap. No. There was going to be a fail rate on the console. There's a fail rate on all consoles, on all electronic devices, okay? So this is not a bash. This is just, there's some issues with some of the Project Scorpio editions, okay? Now, here's the good news. Here is the good news, all right? If you have a problem You can just take it back to the store you got it from, like the same day, bam, replace it, no problem, okay? It's still under warranty. All right, so that's great news. The bad news is that if your store is sold out, which we know is a lie, but if your store is sold out and you have to send it back to Microsoft, if you get the Project Scorpio model, they're just going to send you a regular Xbox. And again, to me, I think you would want one that works, and that's the main thing. So, but there have been some complaints, and you know, it says here players have stated via Reddit and Reset Era that they were using their console to play a game, and suddenly the Xbox X shut off. So they've tried turning it back on, changing out cords, and a number of fixes with no results. So again, this was expected, though. Let me make this clear for everybody. And again, this is why I said wait, okay? Because you get these fail rate, you get a fail rate report number in like 60 days. I think they have to report legally. They have to report, you know, they have to legally report it. So as far as how many percentage on what's going on. So, but look, here's what you do if it's defective. Again, you should contact Microsoft immediately, and they'll replace it. Yeah, I mean, they'll replace it for free. It just, you know, so this is good news that Microsoft's willing to do this, and they knew it was going to have some duds. They were going to have duds out there. So, and how do we know that they were going to have duds out there? People are going to say, well, how do you know that? Because every electronic device has a percentage of fail rate attached to it, and we just don't know what the Xbox is. It may be 0.2%, but the people who got that 0.2, they're not happy. But the good news is Microsoft will replace it for free, and that is the main thing, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Microsoft is giving a discount to military people. So I think it's like $80 off or $85 off. It's something like that. Just check it out. I forgot to link that in the description. So shout out to Microsoft for doing that. Okay, because that's, I mean, again, that needed to be done. I personally think they deserve more than what they're able to get. But you know, if you want an Xbox X and you're a military man or woman, you want one for yourself or your children. You can get one. You can get one for $80 off, and we can't knock it. You know, I can't knock something like that. That's great news. So, well, let's continue. Let's continue here. So let me come on back into the chat. So, and again, this has been reported. Several sites have picked this up. I don't want to hear I'm bashing, because I'm not. It's a legitimate issue. So that PC build, anything missing? Yeah. I'll have to give him a shout out back, but shout out to you. Let's see here. Let me flip the script here. Let me go ahead and get this done. Yeah, I mean, I got stuff for the P. I mean, I got my camera. I've got my oh man, I've got the tower. You know, I've got the GPU. I've got the thing that powers it, the power box, whatever you want to call it. So it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. So, and I'm just working on saving up for that CPU and motherboard combination. That's all. So, Trey BK, if you didn't hear me earlier, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll send you a T-shirt. It'd be one size fits all, though. But hit me up on Twitter if you want it, and if you don't want it, if you want me, I can give it to somebody else. But since you have given for the PC build, I'm gonna go ahead and everybody that's giving something for that, I'm getting a T-shirt for them. So, and I'll have some more T-shirts available if anybody wants to buy them. So that's the plan, though. But I want everybody to know. So, so yeah, I think everybody knows the Pope of Xbox will have one of those machines soon, maybe soon, maybe sooner than later. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm moving into that. So, anybody have any questions about the what's up, Psycho? About the Xbox? Not working, some are dying. If you have any issues, call Microsoft immediately, or take it back to your brick and mortar store you got it from. If they do not have any left, which is a lie, we know they have plenty, then if they don't have any left, then you can call Microsoft. They'll send you the box, I mean, for free. They'll do it for free. They'll turn that around for you 7 to 10 business days. Unfortunately, if you have the Project Scorpio one and you send that one off, Microsoft will send you back a brand new Xbox X, just not the Scorpio edition. You're going to have to go to the store and get it embroidered like a lot of people are going to do. So just reality, folks. Reality setting in right there. So yeah, we'll move into this PS Pro bundle. I think the name of the bundle is, it's only overseas. It's in Europe. Okay, I know it's in Europe, but it's called the Only on PlayStation bundle. And I think that's what it's called, or play here only, or something like that. So we're going to take a look at this one too, ladies and gentlemen. As Rush Limbaugh would say, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. So let's see here. Yeah, that's what I call China Hut. Let's see here. Don't need to see it. Yeah. We got that. Xbox dying. All right, let's see here. So erase all that, and we're going to go to PlayStation bundle only on PlayStation. Let's look at this real fast. Okay. Now, here it is. It says Sony, and this is from GameSpot. Oh, we'll go to Eurogamer because this is recent. This is 17 hours. So, Sony unveils new 5, it's called New 5 Adventure PS4 Pro bundle. Okay, so let's see here. Now, this includes, this is in the UK, it's $449.99. It has GT Sport. It's got Uncharted Lost Legacy. Horizon Zero Dawn, that comes with the Frozen Wilds DLC, and Wipeout Omega. So all 4 of those are strong games, and all of them are only available on the PlayStation. So they were calling it something like that. So this is if you're looking for a bundle. So 1 4K console, 5 exclusive adventure. This is from PlayStation UK. Okay, the only one PlayStation. Yeah, the only on PlayStation bundle. All right, so that's what I thought it was. All right. So, and this is in response to the Xbox X launching in Europe. So this is Sony trying to kind of wall that market off. This is a good deal. I can personally vouch for this, and this. I haven't played the Frozen Wilds yet, but if it's anything like the regular Horizon, good bundle. It's a good bundle. Again, Xbox S has its own bundles, though. I mean, you can get an Xbox S with a game for I don't know, like $229 or something like that, or $219. That's with a game. So that to me is a good deal as well. And so you can't go wrong either way. And of course, Psycho, I know you out there, bro. You can get this QLED. You know that you're gonna drop about a stack and a half on that shit. But yeah, as you can see right here, Samsung TV starting at $399.99. Now, some of those TVs you already a couple days ago. I told you I was the information aggregate. I told you this days ago, and you should have bought one by now. Come on, $399, folks. Get up off your arse and get in there and buy these TVs to enjoy these games and on these consoles. So, and let's see here. It says Sony unveils new 5 Adventure PS Pro bundle. X arrives. $449.99, but currently sold out. So, all right, according to Eurogamer.net, it's currently sold out. Hopefully, they get their stock up around the holiday. You know how it is. So, into the chat area and you all can tell me how it's going. Let's see here. Let me go to YouTube. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat for coming. So, but yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Now we're gonna go. Of course, you know I say the best stories for last. It's called a teaser. Oh, I saw your tweet, Savage. So. Unmod you? Okay. Remove moderator. Okay. So let's see here. So yeah, all right. What do you think about that bundle? So I'm just asking, what did you guys think about the bundle? So good bundle, bad bundle. It's a nice bundle. All right, Sharon. Sharon says nice bundle. Okay. I'm just asking, you know. I mean, you get four or five games. So yeah, iDie says killer bundle. All right, shout out to Trey. Yeah, we'll get you a t-shirt. No problem, bro. Yeah, well, two people think it's a good bundle. All right, well, you know. Unblock mod me, please. So yeah, killer bundle. Yeah, now that's only in Europe, so we'll have to see if it comes to the United States. So Sony just killed the UK market. So Beanie Boy, do you think that's a good bundle? So it's a good bundle. Yeah, everybody thinks it's a good bundle. All right, well, cool. It worth the money. Mark says, yeah, I mean, $450, 5 games and a console. Yeah, I can't knock that hustle. So I have no idea what that says right there. And looks like it's in. So you have the bundle already. Had to get. Oh, you already got the bundle? Oh, you already got it? Where do you live at? Seriously, where do you live at? So, yeah, you've been unmodded. So, it's not in the U.S. Yeah, it's not in the U.S., but it's sold out in the U.K. Yeah, but if you all think that's a good bundle and you're overseas, remember, again, there's people listening from all around, watching all around the world. If you guys think that's a good bundle and you're thinking about maybe getting a Pro, here's a way you can get a Pro and get 5. I'm telling you, get 5. Those games, I don't know about the Omega racing game, but Digital Foundry gave that game a pretty high mark. So, so yeah, it's a good bundle. So, all right, yeah, I think I thought it was a good bundle too. I wish Xbox did something like that. Yeah, well, here's Xbox again. You can go in and get a lot of those games for $20 and under. Like I know Gears of War was cheap. When I bought it, Gears 4, I got it for like, I think it was $9, $9.99. So, you know, so yeah, so, you know, all right, calm down in that chat area. It's a good day. I hit 400 subs. So yeah, I can't do super chat till I hit 1,000 subs. So, but if you want, I do have a PayPal, and everybody's more than welcome to put $1 in there in that PayPal, and that way I can give everybody a T-shirt. That'll take me a long time, but you know what I mean. You know, hit me up on that PayPal if you like the content. I do appreciate you all being here. Well, let's move into the big stuff. Okay, let's Assassin's Creed. My Assassin's Creed news. I got big Assassin's Creed news. So let's go ahead and go to it because I saw this alert popped up on my Ubisoft alert email thing that they send out, and so I've got it here. Let me go to oh, come on, thing. Okay, there we go. So let's go to Assassin's Creed Origins. And let's go back to Eurogamer.net. So, and let me go ahead and screen share this for you, ladies and gentlemen. That. Okay. So, Assassin's Creed Origins. This is something I like, okay? This is actually, I'm glad they're doing this. So, Assassin's Creed Origins will soon let you change your beard and hairstyle. And over here it's got GOTY. I don't know what that means. So I don't know if that's Gatoy or Gatai or whatever that means. So, all right. So, of course, there's Battlefront 2 there. So it says Assassin's Creed Origins will soon let you toggle between different hairstyles for Bayek's beard and hair after fans found an option to do so hidden in the game's console versions. Yeah, I mean, you know. So the follicle feature will arrive in a forthcoming update, developer Ubi revealed. So you can do some things, but you're going to update it all. So and I usually keep a hood on my guy because he's in the, it's hot. But it's which is pretty neat. So But Ubisoft confirmed the feature in a thread on its official forum, sparked the discovery by fans. You know, you could already do this, sort of. So at least you can sneakily toggle between his beard and basic looks by pressing L2 and Y triangle on Xbox, PlayStation to change beard style, or R2, Y triangle to change hair when on the menu screen. So there you go. I mean, you could already do this, but it was kind of an unofficial thing. And as you can see here, this guy here is the actual, is it Isharf Ishmael? If I'm saying his name wrong, I do apologize. If I'm butchering it, I do apologize. Nothing here about the 1080p 60 model. Okay, and this is coming from the developer. So if we were going to have a 1080p 60 model, then we could go ahead. It would be here. It would be here. And again, because they lied is why I've got all these new subs. So, and I don't understand why lie. What is the benefit of lying? You know, what is the benefit? So, so shout out to Press Start Kofi, because he's the one who said to hold up on this. Yet you saw those coons start attacking him for just telling people, hey, look, why don't you wait to make sure this is true or not? Because so far, nothing has been reported. So again, this is why I'm saying just coons, okay? This liars, and just unbelievable lies. So, and you know, if it gets that 1080p 60 mode, I'm not going to down that, but aren't we already playing games at 1080p 60 at this generation? I know on the PlayStation, well, I know Xbox Elite Dangerous was 1080p 60. Okay. I mean, it's up to 4K native now, but it's 1080p 60 when it came out like 2.5 years ago. So why is that such a big deal? Just lies. Lies. That's it. Cover their mouth, comes out of their ears. Cover their ears and mouth, comes out of their ass. Just lies. And look at why you would lie. I mean, did you think that, oh, if I lie and I say there's another version available, more people will buy this on the X? Are you, I mean, it's just, this lies. I mean, unbelievable. This, you know, this lie, you know, and then want people to debate them. Are you out of your effing mind? I mean, this, you know, like I said, the Golden Coon Award, the Golden Joy Coon Award is going to go to one of these people. One of these coons is getting it. So, I mean, this unbelievable with the lying. I mean, why lie? You know, just lies. So, you know, let me come back into the chat then. And yeah, I did see where there were people backing off of it, but it's too late. It is too late. All right. Shouldn't have said this shit in the first place. I mean, that's the problem in a nutshell. That's why these cats on Xbox, the guys that play the Xbox, the guys that, you know, like the shout out to Verdict. I think it was Verdict 4498. He's just playing his games, taking screenshots, sharing them with everybody. We're complimenting him on how cool the screenshots are. We're kidding with him a little bit, saying looks like Horizon Zero Dawn, you know. So I do not understand, you know, you know, I do not understand. Oh, you can unblock Halo Storm. He's like I say, he's like a little puppy, though. If he got blocked, unblock him. So I don't know who said it, but now it's my job as the Pope of Xbox to find out who said it and declare heresy on that individual, and then everybody can just keep it moving. So, so this I don't understand the line. Okay, yes, forgive them for they don't know what they do. And I'm no longer in their console war. The console war ended when Microsoft decided to put their games on PC. It's over with. Okay, it's done. Okay, Sony has sold 60 million consoles. Microsoft is I should be getting that any day now. So, you know, he ain't blocked. All right, good. I don't want anybody to be blocked. And look, I've said to you all before, if somebody says something about somebody's race, their mother or their religion, block them. It's automatic. So, you know, so it's yeah, I saw that, but I saw that. So I saw your tweet. So I just happened to catch it. So okay, well, we're gonna find out who started that rumor. I'm gonna declare heresy. And it will be on Twitter tonight, you know. So, you know, but all right, so let's move on here. Now let's move to the dynamic resolution. So, and we can start why, because this is on Digital Foundry. So, man, oh man, we're going to do this again. And so shout out to Digital Foundry, and I will be using their content based on the Fair User Act states code, First Amendment code. So let's see here. Oh man, what's it called? Man, what game was that now? Diablo. Yep, Diablo 3. Let's go, folks, because we're gonna find out exactly what dynamic resolution is. And because Widowmaker was saying that I was wrong and Corey Massey was wrong. So we'll put Pro versus Xbox X. Yep, 7 hours ago. So we're just gonna go. It's a 7-minute video, folks. We'll just let the commercial go. Then we'll be ready to go. And let's do the commercial, of course. Now start screen sharing. And then we're gonna get an education on who was right about dynamic resolution. Now, dynamic resolution is, well, dynamic resolution, what I said the Widowmaker, what Corey Massey said the Widowmaker in layman's terms was that, you know, once it's dynamic resolution because it's holding a certain resolution until there's a dynamic action. And at that point, it will drop, okay? At that point, everything drops. So, but here we go, folks. Let me screen share here. All get a lesson. And this will be the final nail in this coffin. Will declare his kingdom on earth for 7 years. So here we go.
Need more time. Hi, it's Tom checking out Diablo 3's enhancements on Xbox One X, a game that strikes a true 4K with several graphical upgrades over a regular Xbox One. Now, this game already makes great use of PS4 Pro, running at a
All right, so the first thing you have to know is that he said true 4K. So it's already not native. So let's start right there. So before you come at me with, I don't know what I'm talking about, there. So we're 20 seconds in and we're already taking an L on your point. Here we go.
Resolution that runs up and down the scale from 4K down to 1080p in taxing areas, though usually at a number in between. For patch, Xbox One X support adds in a dynamic resolution scaler, plus extras like ambient occlusion and bloom. But in the final comparison, how do the two stack up against each other? And how does the frame rate hold up? The first point to cover is an image quality comparison between Xbox One X and PS4 Pro. It's here Microsoft really has a significant advantage in pushing a 4K image, and it's the main plus point of playing Diablo 3 on Xbox One X. Each console uses a dynamic resolution scaler, which means both machines change their native resolutions based on rendering load. In PS4 Pro's case, that means
they both changed their native resolutions based on the rendering codes. So that, you know, that's the come on.
40 by 2160 is only hit around interior areas like the Barrett New Tristram or small dungeons. But in practice, Sony's machine tends to run at lower numbers, while Xbox One X hits 4K almost perfectly throughout. Let's put this into example. Overlooking New Tristram right at the start with a new character, Xbox One X runs at 3840 by 2160, the full 4K experience, while PS4 Pro kicks off at 2880 by 1620. Put into perspective, that's a 77% increase in resolution on Xbox One X before even touching a button. Next up, running down towards New Tristram's gates, things start to change, and the resolution adapts on both sides. Here we're faced with our first taxing area, filled with enemies, physics-based objects, and geometry, forcing Xbox One X to make a rare slip below 4K, down to 3648 by 2052. It's a
okay. This is the reason why it's scaling is because that's it. It's going to hold its picture until a taxing event, which in this case is combat, happens, and you're going to get a slip. This is dynamic resolution this is what dynamic res is. So that's okay. It's over with. All right, this is what me and Corey Massey we both tried to explain to you what this was. So hopefully hearing it from Digital Foundry, I mean, I don't know, this is what you wanted, Digital Foundry. So now that they've confirmed what we tried to tell you, maybe now you can start moving on.
10% drop in pixels for the machine, but it still compares well to the 2560 by 1440 on PS4 Pro in this particular spot. Moving to the center of New Tristram, that number changes again, back to 3840 by 2160 on Xbox One X, while running at a lesser 3072 by 1728 on PS4 Pro.
Widowmaker, the reason why it's able to run this now is because there's 0 dynamic actions happening on the screen. None. Now, if you want to say, well, hey, it still looks better than the Pro, well, yeah, it's going to do a little bit more. 2160p is a little bit more than 1728p. Okay, and that's just a reality, and it should, because it's a year later and it's more powerful. So this is what you're talking. Again, take the L, bro. Just take the L. Why is this now number like this when before in a action it had slipped down? Now they told you why.
Likewise, for even more complex areas like Act 2's Chaldean Bazaar hub area, a comparison shows that 4K number sticking firmly on Xbox One X without any issue. 3328 by 1872. In summary then, visually there's very little to separate the two otherwise. This is a resolution standoff, and it does make it.
Did you all just hear that? 2 minutes, 36 seconds in. This is a resolution standoff. Can we say little bit more? Now, if I have to keep telling you coons this, I mean, I'm going to die. We now have documented evidence of not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but at least 5 games where there's a standoff or it's a little bit more. Now, now you all have your own jobs. You got your own sources of income. I'm never going to tell you where to go spend your money. Well, unless I ask you to put it in my put some in PayPal. Okay, let's keep it 100% here. But I'm not going to go tell you what to go buy. And you need to make a decision for yourself, whether this is worth it or not. Okay, now this game is old. Let's make this clear. I think this is what, 16? Maybe it's even late 2015. That's on me. I should have known, but because I can't remember. But you just heard Digital Foundry say stand off. I didn't say that. I didn't put that in. I didn't put that in through CGI. I didn't use some kind of sound capture. I didn't manipulate his voice like Roger and Zap. You know, he said that. So you just need to get over it. So the dynamic scaling, what it is doing is this, it's still running a frame rate of it's still running the same frame rate, Widowmaker, but it's now, because there's not as much action going on, each console is hitting higher frame rates. Now, what hasn't happened on the Pro is that you've heard 0 mentions of screen tearing. And I want to make everybody know, I haven't really watched this video. Okay, but since somebody tweeted me and said, oh, hey, there's a dynamic resolution graphics comparison, I thought, well, let's go ahead and bury this right now. Okay, so if you want it to stop, I'll stop. But I think, matter of fact, I'll stop because I don't want to get it. I mean, I'm using this under fair use, but I do not want to get hit with another copyright or anything like that. Because like I said, I got one slap on the wrist with Gran Turismo. So hopefully this proves a point. You all clearly heard him say at the 2 minute, 30-second mark, resolution standoff. Who's the person that sat down and told you a little bit more? Do you now understand why I said that? So it's just a point that these coons are going to have to accept I know more than they do. It's not that difficult, folks. It's all here. You can go to Digital Foundry yourself. This video is about 5 hours old. And welcome to the revolution. Now the Pope could declare his church on earth. So we got Assassin's Creed news. We got new hair. It was about 5 hours old. Let me turn that off. There we go. Now, it's over. You're buried. I told you I was going to do this. And I should not have had to, bro, because you're better than this. You are better than this. Not understanding what dynamic resolution does. Not understanding what a little bit more means. You're done. I shouldn't have had to do that. So shout out to Widowmaker. Hopefully he watches this video. Either he just takes his L. So the Pro is good for the price. I mean, it's not the same. I'm not even trying to put it in the same category. I will always compare the Pro to the Xbox One S because they came out the same year. Okay? They came out the same year. So, Wolf. So the Pope is smoking. That's it. It's over. All right. So we have proof that Sony never was going to use 4K textures. And guess what? They don't have to because you're getting games that are going to be dynamic stood off. So, and that's on that game. You got GT Sport, which has whatever, I don't know, higher. I mean, I don't care that it has a higher pixel count. Here's what I know is that little bitty game on that little 4.2 console is doing better than a 4K Ultra PC build. Okay, stands in the same room. You can argue that it's better. So let me turn off my Netflix. This whole, machination of, well, it's going to be this dynamic shift in resolution. And, you've got people saying the Pro is obsolete, then turning around after seeing Sony Paris, the Gaming Week, saying that, boy, these Microsoft's lack of first-party games, is it spell hurt for the for this? Like, I don't know. I mean, look, my point is that they are the problem. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. They are a major problem. And I understand you want to have talking points and provide entertainment, but you got to quit lying. Okay? That joint don't look better at all. Yeah, I mean, dude, we're looking at it on YouTube. So I'm not here to say what looks better. I don't, like I said, people can, beauty's in the eye of the beholder there, sick humor. But ultimately, it's up to the consumer to make up your mind. Now, did you see the number on the Pro keep changing? That's because it's a dynamic upscaler. Okay, that's why I thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, it's changing on both. Now he can't deny it. Okay, it still has a resolution, but on both of them, the resolution was dropping. Now you're going to claim the beast is coming and Sony is scared. The fanboys are just terrified, but it can't even do 4K dynamic on a PC game that came out in the 90s. I mean, the first build of that game was in the 90s. I think that was by Blizzard, by the way. So shout out to Blizzard. So I'm just simply saying that it's pathetic. That's all I can say. It's pathetic. All right. So I'm done with this. This is a done subject. We all now know that Corey Massey was 100% correct. And Corey, to his credit, tried to explain to Widowmaker what it was. Widowmaker's y'all don't know what you're talking about. Nah, bro, y'all niggas don't know what you're talking about. All right, well, then you can explain why you're right and Digital Foundry is wrong. Okay? I mean, Corey, you're probably right about that. That's why I thought it was like, okay, forget about everything they're saying. Look at the numbers. You moving. If it was native, it would not move. So if it was native, it would not move because it would be a native picture. Where is it going to move to? But because it's dynamic, it's being buoyed up. It's like I've said to people before, imagine a boat going across the water and then somebody coming along and taking water out. The boat's going to drop down, and then you put the same amount of water back in, and the boat's going to go back up again. That's dynamic resolution, you know. And again, I don't care that it does that at all, okay? To me, if you like Diablo, you don't give a damn. I said before, I had a 360, and at some points, Mass Effect was dropping down to 12 frames per second and 18 frames per. I mean, I didn't care. You know, I was enjoying the game. I'm like, I don't care that the frame rate screws up sometime. It's a console. If I wanted locked frame rates, I'd be on a PC. I don't care that it's dynamic resolution. It's a console. If I want locked resolution, I'll game on a PC. I mean, but as of right now, the PC is still being built. That's a crowdsourced project. Okay. So it's and that's fine. I don't care if it takes 2 years, but I'm going to get it done. Excuse me. So, but I don't want to hear anything more about, no, excuse me. I just ate Chinese. I don't want to hear anything more about dynamic resolution, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Do not bring that in here anymore. You didn't know what you were talking about. In the discussion, Corey Massey, who's in the chat, I believe, tried to tell you exactly what it was. And you still came back on some bullshit. All right, so here's what we do know. There are no 4K assets on the Sony system because, again, surprise, surprise, they never said they were going to do that. So, again, why are you comparing something? That's like going to your grandma's house and you saying, hey, grandma, are you going to put whipped cream on the pumpkin pie? And she say no. And then you walk in the house and bitch and moan that she doesn't have it on there. Negro, she just told you she wasn't going to have it on there. You know? So, yeah, we did that on Xbox News. Yeah, and again, if you have an Xbox that goes bad, you can send it back to Microsoft or they'll replace it for free, but the turnaround is 7 days, or you can go back to the store. And if you try to tell me, well, my store sold out, I'll call bullshit because there ain't no stores that are sold out. Okay? I could go to GameStop today and get one, a Project Scorpio model. I can go to Target and get one, a Project Scorpio model. All right? So I don't want to hear it sold out. It never sold out. So, I mean, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, well, that's it for my Pepsi. So, who's this guy in jail? Okay. All right. So yeah, Microsoft will replace it and use it as another sale. And they might, I don't know. So, who knows what they're going to do. So, yeah, true uncompromised with the highest frame rates. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't know about, like I said, true 4K, 4K uncompromised. They never said 4K native 60. Okay, Microsoft never said that. It was the fanboys that said that. They never said they were going to use Vega and Ryzen. Microsoft never came out and said that. That was the fanboys that said that. So I mean, again, that's where everything's got to come to an end. It's just like, it's not enough that they can't go out and enjoy the console. They were bitching yesterday. Like, why are you bitching? There's a brand new console out and you're complaining. Either go buy it or don't go buy it. Either ride or walk, leave it or love it. Do whatever you want. But the whole console thing is over. Sony has won this generation. Now you can still go and, Assassin's Creed Origins, the update that's coming out, for the hair, I can cut the guy's hair on the PlayStation just like you can on the Xbox. Okay. Now, are there 4K textures? No, absolutely not. Let me make that clear. None. But I know that going in that I'm not going to have 4K textures on the Pro. I also know that the Pro is $100 cheaper. So the trade-off is I can pay $100 less, but I won't get a game that's graphically enhanced as the Xbox version. But I know that as a consumer. Okay, I know that. Okay, you need to know that as well. And you can make what's called an informed consumer choice. That's what we're here to do. If we're not doing, if anything on YouTube, that's one thing we should be charged with doing, is making sure you all have enough accurate information so you can go make an informed decision. I mean, the coons aren't going to do that because the coons are singing and dancing for master. Okay, so don't worry about the coons. So truly, I mean, I don't know how people listen to them. You know, like I was to a podcast. Like I went back and listened to a podcast a month ago, and then 6 months ago, that was in one of their windows. Coons are still talking about the same bullshit. So I mean, you know, it's this, you know, it's here now. They're using the exact same. Well, my point is that Savage, you're right, but the Xbox does have a better texture pack, and I tell you where you can really see it is when you do the you know, when your character does its own version of Tomb Raider, so to speak. You go into those old tombs and he pulls out the fire. When you got that on the Xbox X, and you got the HDR going, straight up, you could see the wrinkles in dude's outfit. I mean, you can. It looks that good. But you're getting frame rate drops on Xbox games. Now, shout out to Matt's Gaming. He reported this hours ago. You're getting major frame rate drops on some of these games. And again, you all should have known that, though. I mean, see, you know that going in. Just know that going in. So, no, not native 4K means compromise. Yeah, the console is the compromise. I mean, that is the compromise. All right. You got people saying, well, what game was it? Gears, maybe? Gears of War 4. Somebody tweeted out yesterday, I can't run this game 4K on my 1070. Well, then you should go out and get it. I said, well, did you turn the settings down or did you go out and get a 1080? And he said, well, why spend money on a graphics card? And I'm like, because the graphics card, the 1080, is still cheaper than buying an Xbox. Isn't the 1080 like $399? So, excuse me. Excuse me. So, you know, because I saw some graphics cards, like I said the other day, and I told you guys about them, $259, $289. So, and shout out to Kratos. If he hadn't donated that one graphics card that I got, those would be the kind of graphics cards I would look at. You know, an i5, AMD chip, or whatever that is, the AMD chip or something like that, and then the CPU, and then that GPU, and do 4K 30 locked, or 1440p 60 locked, or 1200p unlocked, you know, something like that. So, you know, with high textures. So, but that's PC stuff. So you're saying it drops frames in native and does wonders while using sparse rendering. It was more powerful. It's a more powerful Pro, yeah. I mean, again, look, I'm not railing against the Xbox. I think the people that went out and bought it are ecstatic by it. I'm happy for the people that bought it. You know, and you know, shout out to the people who were on the fence and who were deciding to get it or not get it. So has a 1060. Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, again, yeah, he could be. Like I said, it wouldn't shock me if he was. So, I mean, I just, you know, I don't call BS on people. I only call BS on people when it has to be done. So, I mean, to me, I would not. If I had a gaming PC and all I needed to do was replace the graphics card, I would do that instead of getting a console. Unless there was just something on the console that I was just shaking to play, you know. So that's just me, though. Let me make that clear. But everybody's different. 4K 30 runs fine as well. Yeah, nothing wrong with 4K 30. And I'm a 1440p guy, sick humor. Just for everybody that knows that. So I love 1440p, 60 frames per second. That's why when I saw Wolfenstein, I'm like, oh my God. You know, this thing is phenomenal. 1440p. Yeah, I was happy about that. So so it is what it is. So, but all right, man. Anybody got any questions before we get on up out of here? So, you know, just asking. So yeah, not making the games too big. I agree with that. So console gamers aren't checking for text unless the game has low quality. Yeah, that's true too, Corey. Yeah. And again, they're just using it as a bash card. I mean, you got to really understand that. But the ultimate bash card is you can have all the 4K textures you want, but you know, I much rather have access to games coming in the future. Look, and now if I'm able to get my hands on a new console, will I go back and play Witcher 3? No. Okay. Will I play Fallout 3? Well, possibly. Oblivion? Well, possibly. You know, but besides that, I don't know. Those are the, you know, Mass Effect. Yeah, I always play Mass Effect though. I mean, you know, so those are the, I guess you can call them Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, you know, Splinter Cell. Well, I haven't got an announcement on that yet, but ultimately, it's up to you guys to make an informed consumer choice. That's why I did the whole 4K TVs under $7.99 podcast, because there are a lot of people who aren't going to have $2,000 to spend at Christmas time on a TV and an Xbox. This is and a Pro. But we've got we did the Assassin's Creed Origins news. Big news. You can change his hair. We got the Pro bundle, 4 or 5 games for $450 overseas. We deaded the whole dynamic resolution thing. That's a dead issue now. We all can clearly see what dynamic res is. And it had nothing to do with the frame rate. They said they weren't talking about frame rates. It was all resolution. So apparently both frame rates held well. So, but which is fine. I mean, that's fine. The Xbox X news is that everybody seemed real happy with it. Everybody seems satisfied with it. You know, just a reality. And then some who have some that aren't working, Microsoft will take care of that for you. It will take, you know, like I said, 7-day turnaround, maybe shorter, but they say 7 days. And again, if you have the Xbox Scorpio version, they may only send you the regular version. But if you bought that at your favorite big box store, whatever you want to call it, you know, if you bought it there, you can take it back there. That's fine. In 7-day, there was no mention. In 7-day, which is it's called in 7-day because that was Shepard's rank. You see N7 on his thing, you know, on his armor that he has. But very quickly in 7-day, no mentions of a Mass Effect build for the Xbox X. So if you want to play the quote unquote best version of that comp game on a console, you have to play it on the Pro. Dynamic resolution thing, and I've tried to tell people that 1800p is very close to 2160p. You heard Digital Foundry even say that, but we're done with that. It's a deaded issue. Scorpio is going to do a little bit more than the Pro, and you just know that going in. There's nothing wrong with having both. Nothing wrong with having both of them. So, but shout out to, man, everybody that came up today. My goodness gracious. We got, you know, had like 30 people watching. So shout out to the 30 or 40 people that are watching. So shout out to you, Wolf Flow, Corey, Spartan God, Trey BK, Savage Juger, Dion78, Guardia Legends, Sick Humor TV, and EJ Johnson. Man, everybody's in here. Somebody called the Coon 1985. You sing and dance for no one. Oh, good. As long as you're playing games. It's hard to sing and dance for Master when you're playing games. So as long as you're playing your games, you can't be cooning out, right? It's these coons that don't play their games and bitch and moan. Those are coons. So, all right, yeah, I big shout out to you. Guardian Legends, Ian Robertson, always a pleasure. Mr. 809. Man, everybody was in here today. Everybody came out and said hi. So everybody say hi to I-Die. And yep, Savage Juger, Andrew Wilkins. Again, thanks again. Like I said, donate it. We'll go ahead. I will go ahead and get a t-shirt for, it's automatic. Just if you want one, just inbox me your information and I'll send it out to you as soon as I can. Got to get some other things arranged first. Got to get my movies out of the way. Then I got to talk to Gidget about putting some stuff up on her Yaporium, and then I'll go from there and see how that goes. And you know, So yeah. Yeah, I'm done, Cycle. What did you miss? Not a whole lot, honestly. Just a lot of information. Go back and listen to it. I did it. I think the whole dynamic resolution talk is over. Digital Foundry has a video up of Diablo 3 using dynamic resolution, and you can go listen to the Digital Foundry video. You don't have to listen to my video at all. Go listen to the Digital Foundry video. That's cool. And so yeah, this stream. Oh well, thank you, sir. But since anyone wants to donate a Switch, I will take one. Yeah. You all. Yes, it's 'tis the season. Everybody should be willing to give to everybody at this point. So, and again, yes, thanks, Ronnie, for the thank you guys. Yeah, and I can't thank you guys enough. 400 subs. OBJ, what's happening, brother? Glad to see you back up and rolling again. So, yeah, you should be. Nobody that got that X should be here. Should be on Twitter. You should be enjoying 4K uncompromised. And that's cool. So yeah. But Cycle, I wonder if Cycle. I mean, he was on the fence about getting one, but I think he ended up getting one. Hellfire, I may end up with one if the Elusive Man. We'll have to see what the Elusive Man does, is what I like to call him, the benefactor. So, guys, thanks for coming out. And yeah, there's 60 frames per second. Yeah, I mean, look, I like some 30 frames per second games too. Mass Effect was 30. It was actually fun. So, but guys, look, yeah, you guys, I appreciate you all being here, and man, I appreciate it, man. 400 subs, oh my God. So, and so thank you all. That's all because of you guys. Thanks again for coming. Let's see. I don't know if there's going to be a 60 frames no lag today. I haven't heard from Porter Rock, and but yeah, but if not, if there is, check that out. If I can't get on there tonight, check that out anyway. Should always be a good show. Porter Rock's always got good information, does a real good podcast. I appreciate being on there. And shout out to all you guys that just came by. So, what did you eat for breakfast, Robert? You didn't save us anything. So, the stream is dedicated to the Pope of Xbox. I like that. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, the Pope can now declare his church. But the rest of these clowns that are lying, that can declare, we can declare heretics. Can we declare heresy, or is it heretics? I don't know, something like that. But it's something like that. And the Pope can now declare his church on earth. So, but shout out to Digital Foundry for me using the fair use thing. Damn, 6 A's and 4 hash browns. Wow. So his Cycle Gamer's on his cycle. That's why he's a Cycle Gamer. So, but yeah, anybody wants to donate a Switch? Anybody wants to donate a Switch to Robert? Hit Robert McLeod up. Seriously. Like I said, dollar here, dollar there. It helps everybody. And shout out to you, Dion78. How come some X's are not working? I don't know. Again, remember, they were going to have a fail rate anyway, but and that's every electronic device. That's not a bash of the Xbox. All devices have a fail rate, okay? So, what, you have Thor gameplay? Okay. All right. Oh, you made a video. Okay, so there's Thor gameplay in Smite. Okay. What time tomorrow? You didn't give me a time. I'm off tomorrow. Yeah, and Near Alma Mater, I'm glad I saw that. Near Alma Mater may have a sequel coming, is what I saw, but I did not really read that article. So that may come up tonight. So shout out to Claude Harris. He's a new subscriber too. Wow, I love these Xbox guys are just coming in. So, that's what happens when you tell the truth. Now, I told you all a little bit more. You heard that for that game, and that's going to be for most of the game. So not all. Let me make that clear. Not all. There's going to be parts of some games that look tremendously better, But then there's going to be more, but there will be more games that look a little bit better. So, but now everybody knows that. I'm so glad we all know that. We all know that there will be no Mass Effect build for the Xbox X. We know that Xbox X's are failing, but most of them are not. So dynamic res, we've deaded that issue. Pro bundle, that looked pretty good. Assassin's Creed Origins, you get new hair, no 1080p 60. Once again, another goddamn lie by the Coons. All right, well, guys, we're going to get on up out of here. And I do appreciate you all being here. Again, thank you all so much for subbing. Look for me tomorrow because I may have some t-shirt information. And if you want the t-shirt, hit me up on either this email me. You can backdoor email me on my YouTube page or use my Twitter. Okay. So I did get the one from Trey BK, so I will be getting him one. And so that's 2 or 3. And again, it will just say Craig's Corner, have a little microphone on it. And on the back of the t-shirt, it's going to say, quote, a little bit more. And I think that's going to be said that in June. I said that in June. So maybe, or did I? Not June. Whenever E3 happened. Yeah, somewhere I got to figure out what E3, because it was that week. I think I coined it. So I'm just going to put June 2017. So, because that's where that phrase was coined. I'm seeing it pop up on Digital Foundry spot. And again, I didn't put it up there. Somebody else put it up there, and it is catching fire. You know, I had people tweet me from all around the world. What's a little bit more mean? So, so it is cool. So, you sent the info to, all right. So yeah, there's another one. All right. So yeah. Just give me some time. Well, the dev isn't around anymore. So how would they enhance it? Cycle again. That's not my problem. It's not my problem. my issue. I got no issue with it. My thing is to give out the information. So, and apparently there ain't no information. The information is there's no information. So, and that's bad. So, send me 0.5 fees. I don't deserve. No, I don't deserve. I don't deserve the subs that I have. I'm having a good time. It's fun. It's really fun. So, and understand a lot of the subs are coming out of the comic book world and out of the movie sector too, because they want to know about Spider-Man and they want to know about the 100 Days of the Panther. I'm gonna start doing my Black Panther movie gear up show, wind up show. So they want to know about that too. So, and that's all that counts. So, you know, wait till the patch, the Xbox slogan. There's nothing wrong with the Xbox X, guys. I mean, look, I was on with Kratos yesterday. Go check out that podcast. He did a good walkthrough of it. He clearly says Shadow of War on the Xbox X destroys the Pro version. That's coming from him. But the other games, it was just a slight difference. So, and he said Gears of War is beautiful. Forza, again, looks beautiful. So, and so those are his words. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but he said the first party stuff looked real good. And then you have Shadow of War, which by far is kind of the definitive version of where you should, if you want to play that game. And I enjoyed that game. It was fun. So then, to me, the Xbox slogan is what it is now. It's 4K. Again, they don't say best place to play. They say the most powerful console ever. They're not lying. Okay, they're not lying. So, and you would like a shirt like that with the words PC on it? Well, there you go. There you go. So, yeah, these are all legit subs. I don't know how to bot a sub or buy subs. I know you could, but I'm going to get on up out of here, guys. Again, go check out the everything was linked in the description as far as what's going on with the Xbox X's dying, the Pro bundle. Well done by Sony. I put that down there. And the Eurogamer.net article about N7 Day, you know, you can read that. So, yeah, I need a little bit more subs. Yeah, there you go. Oh, my God. All right, then, guys, let me get on up out of here. Y'all are going to have me cracking up on the floor. So, but nothing wrong with the X. Again, congratulations on the people who got the X. Really loving it and enjoying it. Nothing but love for those people and all you coons out there that just keep on lying. You know, if you keep lying, we're going to keep putting you on Front Street. All right. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Enjoy the games. Go out, you know, enjoy your time left on Earth because the Pope has declared 7 years of peace on Earth. Now we will all go play And if you go out tonight, wear a white. Take it easy, guys.